Okay, we are joined by student athletes from Mount St. Mary's, from right to left, Elijah Long, Junior Robinson, and Chris Ray. It's been quite a 48 hours for you guys. Welcome to Buffalo. We'll go ahead and open it up to questions for these gentlemen right now. Right down here, we'll start.
Greg Swatek of the Frederick News Post. Chris, can you describe what that moment was like when you grabbed that ball at the end of the game last night?
I think the word is necessary. It was necessary because, like we talked about, in moments like that, especially in March, if a team can get their hand on the ball, more times than not, it actually goes in. I mean, a heave, a throw, anything. So it was just necessary to get the ball.
Let's go right here, and then we'll come up front.
Joe Giuliano from the Philadelphia Inquirer. For those of us who have not seen a lot of Mount St. Mary basketball, for any of the three of you, how would you describe the way you play, and what has been the key to your success in the tournament run and last night?
I think we just cause a lot of chaos on the court. Man, we play really fast, really hectic. We take a lot of threes, and we defend the three well. So I say our success is just playing, being able to play together, and our love for the game.
Elijah, you want to weigh in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the word or the little word that coach always says is mayhem, and it's like a controlled chaos, and it's just trying to turn the ball, turn the other team over a lot, and just fast breaks, a lot of fast breaks, alley-oop dunks, and just being able to like play off of each other's energy.
Right down front.
Jay Skursky with the Buffalo News. Just for any of you guys, what have the last 24 to 48 hours been like? From playing a thrilling game in the NCAA tournament to traveling here and getting ready to face the overall top seed?
I mean, as far as traveling, we did it. We've done this in the non-conference. We had a long 3-week trip. So as far as like the traveling part, we're used to it. But I mean, we just try to keep the same mentality of one game at a time, regardless of what game it is, whether it be a non-conference, conference, tournament, and now in the NCAA tournament.
Junior?
Like he said, we had that 3-week trip where we played, I don't know how many games and I don't know how many days, but I mean, so we're used to it. I mean, but it was pretty hectic. I mean, it's kind of fun too. And now we get to come play another game tomorrow night.
Back here on the right.
Terry Toohey from the Delaware County Times. Junior, you talked about, it's kind of controlled chaos. How does that style fit your style of play?
It's really fast. I mean, we don't really play, we play controlled, but we play really fast and sometimes too fast, but we just find a way to keep our control and stay calm.
Does it suit your personal style, though?
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, I like playing fast. I like a lot of threes. I like dunks, and we do a lot of that, so it fits my style perfectly.
Okay, let's go back here, and then let's get a mic up here to the front. No, actually, we'll start back there, but go ahead here first and then back.
Thank you. Junior, I guess you've had your share of doubters in your career. What have people said since you've come on the scene now, and obviously you're a pretty good player, but what have you thought about all the doubting you've received over your career, and how have you handled that mentally?
I've embraced it. It's kind of like a chip on my shoulder to prove people wrong that height really doesn't matter. It's about the heart that you have and the passion that you play the game with. I mean, each game I'm going to probably be the shortest player on the court. Actually, I'm going to be the shortest player on the court. So, so I just have to come out. I just come out and just play my hardest and play with the heart that I have, and for the love of the game and for the love of my brothers.
Let's go in the back left corner to Mark.
I'm Mark Tracy from the New York Times. I don't know if you can hear me, but over here. Just wondering, I mean, it's not just, playing a 1 seed, but, like many people, I'm wondering if you guys were actually watching last year that championship game and Nova winning it, and what it's like from then to now to know that you're playing them in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I think someone asked a similar question yesterday about that, and I don't think any of us on the team would have guessed that we're going to play, Villanova, you know what I mean? But, it is March Madness, and, I mean, it's a humbling experience, but then again, they're just human beings just like us, you know what I mean? We're just going to go out there and play. The one thing that they do well on a consistent basis is play hard. I don't think they ever take a possession off defensively or offensively, so, we just got to match that intensity, and you know, you never know what can happen at the end.
Right down front, and then we'll go to Jay.
Quick question for Eli. Eli, you are the first Canadian player in Mount St. Mary's history, and here we are playing in Buffalo, where you'll get to play so close to home. What is that like for you?
I mean, it's funny because I put in a group for the tickets, and there's supposed to be 26 of my family members to come up, but I didn't get all those tickets. You know, I only have 9, so the only 9 people can come up. But other than that, though, it's amazing. You know, because my parents don't really get to see me play in person a lot. You know, they're always in Canada, and you know sometimes they can't cross the border or they're just busy. So when the moments like this come along, and you know I can play an hour away from my house, it's surreal, like I said, and you know I thank God for it, and you know God always has a plan. So, you know it's a humbling experience.
Let's go to Jay first, and then right behind.
For Junior, Muggsy Bogues today talked a lot about watching you last night and being really impressed with what he saw. Had you heard any of his comments, and how neat is that to kind of put yourself on the national stage a little bit and to get some of that recognition?
Well, I haven't heard that. That's the first I've heard of it, so thanks for telling me. But, I mean, it's an honor because he's a Hall of Famer. So, I mean, it's a great feeling to just be recognized just because I'm short and doing things that nobody thought I could do.
And just to follow up for Elijah, you talked a little bit there about growing up just about an hour from here. Do you have any, did you ever make any trips to Buffalo as a kid or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I had one of my family friends. He played for the Buffalo team in New York, so I make up trips there to see him. But other than that, the only time I travel to Buffalo is to get airports because they're cheap. You know, the flights are cheap, so I would drive here, pass the border, and then catch a flight to go to either my high school or back to the Mount.
Right back here. And
Chris, you guys always talk about being locked in. Did you guys get a chance to enjoy the win last night, or was it straight to Villanova and being locked in and being ready to play tomorrow?
I mean, we definitely get a chance to enjoy it because, I mean, like we talked about it, and we're just enjoying the whole ride as a whole. You just have to take in everything in each experience. But I feel like for us to actually enjoy it and look back at it later on, we have to focus on what we have at hand because you don't want to look back at it and say that you celebrated too early when you have a lot more in you.
back here, and then we'll go. Joe.
Dave Jarman, the Villanovan. What are you guys most excited about or looking forward to when you play against Villanova tomorrow night?
Pardon me?
Any of us can answer?
What are you guys most excited about or looking forward to?
Anybody in particular?
I think it's going to be a really hard-fought game, and we're going to make it a grinded-out game. We have to just come out and try to compete with them at the highest level that we can compete at.
Elijah?
One thing I'm looking forward to is to see not only about what's going to happen tomorrow, but what we're going to have in the future for next year. You know, it's going to battle test us and get us, you know, ready for not only tomorrow, but in the future for next year or whatever that is. Because that's a great team. So I think it's preparing us not for, you know, the weeks ahead of us, but months and probably, hopefully, years ahead of us for the team that we have now.
Let's get a microphone to Joe.
Yeah, for anybody, did any of you see video or anything of Chris Jenkins' winning shot last year? And have you had a chance to watch him on TV this year, knowing that Jenkins is back and Josh Hart, who's a National Player of the Year candidate, is also on their team?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody watched the game, but I watched it. I mean, it's pretty hype about it because I just love basketball altogether. So just watching that game, say Marcus Page make that shot before, and then seeing that, it's just it's good for the game of basketball. I mean, overall, I can't really say that I watched too many of the games this year because I've just been focused on what we've been doing. But I mean, we have done our scouting and our preparation for the game tomorrow.
Yep.
For any of the guys, a 16's never beaten a 1. I'm sure you know that. Do you kind of have a mentality, hey, why not us?
I mean, records are meant to be broken, and we have the confidence going to this game that if we take care of things the way we're supposed to and handle ourselves in the manner that we can, why not?
just want to stick by the saying, everything to gain and nothing to lose.
Any other questions for Mount St. Mary's student athletes? Okay, not seeing any, guys. Good luck. First game tomorrow night against Villanova. Appreciate you being here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I wanted to introduce Mark Vandergrift, Athletic Communications, Mount St. Mary's. He can assist you with any other needs you have with their team. Jamie and Christian. Coach, first of all, congratulations on first round win. Welcome to Buffalo. Great to have you here. We'll go ahead and open up for questions at this time, and we'll get started right in the center here.
Jamie, you're facing your second very fast turnaround in the league. Can you talk about the challenges that presents having basically a day to prepare for it?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think our travel couldn't have been more smooth getting here. Buffalo, everything was great for us when we got here. We're excited for the opportunity to be here. When you're playing great games like this in great environments, your enthusiasm has to carry you. We've had an enthusiastic bunch, an enthusiastic group all season long. So the first thing is we're really excited about being here. And there are always a lot of challenges in every opponent you're going to play. Number one, Villanova's an excellent team. They've been an excellent program for 50 years. So, they've been really good, and they've been on this stage more often than us. But, the biggest challenge starts with just their personnel, just the professionalism that they live with every single day. And so we've got to do a great job of making sure we're understanding their personnel well, and just that we have understanding. We got to go out and be us, play our game. It's 5 guys on the floor. Ball's going to jump up. The team that plays the best on any given day has the opportunity to win.
If media could share your name and affiliation, too, for Coach.
Hi, Coach. Jay Skursky with the Buffalo News. Are you able to play freely now as a 16 seed going against the 1? Is all the pressure off of you?
Yeah. Well, I don't really acknowledge pressure. I think pressure is what you put on yourself every single day. We've tried to do a great job of doing that, in practice every single day. So, I don't know if that really exists in our world. We're going to go play freely because that's how we play. I have such a great belief in the guys we have inside our roster. We've challenged ourselves to the highest levels we could have this season, playing 6 NCAA tournament teams, playing on the road against some of the very best. And, you just have to believe at some point that your preparation has you ready for the moment.
How different does this feel being here now doing this as opposed to that first 4? And do you feel like this is a different level getting here?
No. I mean, I think it's a tournament setting. I think the NCAA does a great job of making sure they're positioning teams to feel as comfortable as possible. And with the short turnaround we had before, I think we're really well prepared for what we need to do. We had a short turnaround for University of New Orleans. We've got an even shorter turnaround for Villanova. So I think we feel pretty good on the stage we're sitting.
Let's go here.
Joe Giuliano from the Philadelphia Inquirer. Coach, Jim Phelan is a native Philadelphian, coached at Mount St. Mary's for 100 years. What did you learn from him? Did you play for him, first of all?
I did. I played for Coach for 3 years.
And what did you learn from him, and how have you applied his teachings to your coaching style now?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing I learned from him is you got to have really good players and really good guards. 'Cause I believe he was there for 49 years, but I forced him into retirement. All right, so, let's make sure you have good players. That allows you to be a really good coach. One thing that Coach Phelan was always great with is he always gave his guards a ton of freedom. Every day we came in practice, we did some very similar things, but it was all about being free and allowing the guys to play with a ton of confidence. And, hopefully one day when people watch our teams play, they can see his resemblance on our teams, because I think, our teams really try to play that way. We try to take outside shots when they're there. We try to play unselfish when the moment calls for it, and we try to play really stingy defenses. And I think when you see Coach Phelan, if anyone remembers Coach Phelan's teams playing, 830 victories, his teams did those things very well.
Right here in the center.
You preach being locked in. How long did you let the guys enjoy last night's win, and when did sort of the focus become all about Villanova?
Yeah, we've got just an amazing group of guys. I'm really excited for the country to get a chance to see these guys step out here on the stage and perform. They really enjoyed it in the locker room, and they were excited about the opportunity in the locker room. But about 10 minutes being in there, they started settling in and already started asking questions about Villanova. Already started being eagerly asking questions about when they could watch film, when they can start preparing. So they've set a goal for themselves, and they're going to continue to stay focused and locked in to trying to achieve that goal. So our group's a little different. I mean, they enjoyed it for about 10 minutes, I would say, and then they really reset pretty quickly, and they're ready for the next challenge.
Jay.
Junior Robinson, hits the big shot last night, and he's got that kind of neat note about him of being the shortest player in the NCAAs right now. Just what should the country know about him, and what makes him special as a person, as a player, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't only think that he's one of the shortest guys. I think he's one of the best guards, and I think people are really going to chance to get to notice that. Our backcourt is exceptional with Elijah Long and Junior Robinson. So, I think people are going to really start to get a chance to see two of these guys play together in a fashion that you don't get a chance to see very often. Elijah got in foul trouble last night, so he wasn't able to fully be out there the entire time. But I felt like these two guys in the backcourt can be as good as anyone. And on any given night, they can play with anyone. Junior in particular just has a tremendous heart, has a tremendous passion for winning, tremendous passion for his teammates, and he has his spontaneity allows him the chance to make big plays, and he's done that for us, not just this year, but in the years past. So the country needs to know about him is that he's got an incredible heart, he's got incredible passion, and he's going to try to attack every moment out there. They're going to really enjoy watching him play.
Right up front here, Coach. Left.
Ryan Fannin with Villanova Radio. Coach, if you could talk about your style of play offensively and then your style of play defensively in terms of man-to-man zone, just to learn a little bit more about what you guys do at both ends.
Yeah, well, we're going to play on the defensive end. We're going to play predominantly man-to-man. We have some zone stuff in there, but I just feel like real men play man-to-man defense. So we're going to play man-to-man. And, if something happens miraculous and we have to go to the zone, then we will. But we're going to do a great job as we can, just trying to stay man-to-man. We've done a great job of that all season long against many opponents, even in non-conference against that tough schedule. Our man-to-man defense was very good. Iowa State, we're below 1 point per possession. They're one of the best offensive teams in the country. So I have a lot of confidence in our team defensively. Offensively, we're going to try to spread you out. We play a couple different styles. We'll play two post guys some with the opportunity to ball screen you and throw the ball to a low post and attack from there. But predominantly the game, we'll play with 4 guards out, very similar to Villanova, where we're going to space the floor out. We're going to shoot 24 to 25 threes a night. We shot those at 36% this past year, which is a pretty high percentage. And so we're going to really try to space you out and make outside shots. That's going to open the floor up for Elijah Long and Junior Robinson to get to the front of the rim. And, if they're able to do that, we're able to make about 15 threes tomorrow night. It'll be a good day.
In follow-up to that, what would you probably say are the overall 2 or 3 biggest strengths of your ball club?
Yep.
And what areas have you struggled the most with on sort of maybe an area that really needed to get better as the year evolved?
Yeah, our versatility, I think on our roster, we have a lot of guys that can guard a lot of different positions and a lot of guys that can handle. And so, a lot of times we're able to put defenses in tough predicaments on offense because Chris Ray played point guard in high school, so essentially, he's like a third or fourth ball handler on the floor for us who can make plays and decisions for us. I think that's one of our biggest strengths is our versatility. And again, a lot of guys that can shoot the ball from the outside and a lot of guys that can get the ball to the right guys. I think defensively, I think we had to work on most. It was really just learning how to play with physicality, just being able to rebound the basketball. We're still a very young team, so that kind of comes and goes with young teams. But we've done a great job of that as of late over the last month, being able to rebound the basketball and finding enough ways to make some tough plays. Thank you.
Coach, 2 questions. One, what is your biggest concern about Villanova? And number 2, did you ever feel at the beginning of the season you'd have a shot at the defending national champ?
Yeah, well, biggest concern really is just Villanova, just how well they play. I mean, they're as connected as a program, not just a team, as I've ever seen. Everything they do from practice to the game carries over. They just do a tremendous job of playing together and carrying over the things that they work on. And that's always a big struggle for a coach is trying to get his teams to be able to do that. Coach Wright's done an unbelievable job of getting a group of guys in there that buy into what he's telling them to do and what he's preaching to do, and he's been able to do that great with those guys. What was your second question?
Just having a chance at the national champion.
Yeah. Well, it's always a tremendous opportunity. I think that's one of the biggest things. That ball goes up tomorrow. It won't matter if they're national champions or not. I mean, that's just the reality of it. The team that puts together the best game plan and their team that follows it the best is going to have the opportunity to win. They've done that 30-plus times this year. So, that's a challenge that it is. But, tomorrow's a new day. The ball's going to go up. We'll have the opportunity to play against one of the best. But I think we would consider ourselves one of the best. There's, 65 teams left, 64 teams left in this tournament. So there's 64 teams that still have a chance to win a national title. So I would consider our team as good as any.
Get 3 questions here. We'll start in the center and we'll come over here.
Adam Pohl of Mount St. Mary's Radio. Coach Christian, I know that many of these Villanova players come from the D.C. Baltimore area, and that's the predominant area in which you recruit from as well. And you knew them on the recruiting trail before they were Wildcats. What is it like facing guys that you've seen grow not only within your own program but within theirs?
Yeah, Josh Hart and Chris Jenkins, I've had a chance to watch these guys play for a long, long time, just being in the D.C. area. And, Josh I know a little better than Chris. Josh has had a chance to watch him really grow up from a person who's getting adjusted at Sidwell Friends School to the person that he is now as one of the best players in the country. And one of the things that's really exciting for me is I've always known him to be one of the best people I've ever had a chance to recruit and get to know. And so one of the best things for me, being a guy from a distance, is getting a chance to watch the country get to know him and what an amazing person that he is. He's a guy who's really created his own destiny in this thing. He's not only worked on his game, but he's worked on himself personally, and he's really, really turned himself into an unbelievable person. I'm looking forward to continue to root for him on after this. But tomorrow we're obviously going to be on different sides of the coin.
Front left.
Paul Gotham with Pick and Splinters. You mentioned your non-conference schedule pretty challenging. How does that prepare you for tomorrow night?
Well, we're going to play against a team that's complete on all ends. And when we played that non-conference schedule, we had to do that. Playing six teams that are in the NCAA tournament. I think 8 teams that were in there, at least in their championship games, and then a Texas Arlington team that lost in their semifinal that had the 37 RPI in the country. So, I always feel like, to be at your best, you have to challenge yourself against the best. You have to be able to look in the mirror and see where you're weakest at against the very best. If you do that against anyone else, you're kind of shortchanging yourself. So I think it helps us to understand what we need to do. The fact that we've been in a lot of these games, I think, is a big strength for us. Understanding the level of physicality, understanding the level of execution you got to have, understanding how fast you got to get back in transition because those all change depending on the level that you're at. So I think that's a big strength of our team. It's just having the fact we've had to do it time and time again, and we've got experience doing it.
Joe Stojic with Heroes Media Group. What does this mean for you, this tournament? What does it mean for you in the program, and how is the program going to be able to succeed and capitalize on being a part of the field?
Yeah, well, we've got a tremendous basketball tradition here at Mount St. Mary's. Maybe as mentioned before, Coach Jim Phelan, coached there for 49 years. He's in the College Basketball Hall of Fame, 830 wins. So we're all continuing on a legacy that's pretty large. I always consider our tradition way more like a Carolina or a Kentucky because it's an older tradition. It's been around for a long time. A lot of our home games are filled with people who came to Mount games as children, and now their children come, and so on and so forth. So you don't see that at many places around the country. A lot of places have new traditions. We have an old tradition that expects our basketball program to be good and loves to support our basketball program. So it starts there. I think moving forward, anytime you have a chance to play on the biggest stages against the best teams, you get a chance to show how much progress your program is making. And tomorrow provides us opportunity to show how much progress we've made since the last time we were here in 2008 when they played North Carolina. And so that's going to be exciting for us, and we'll be able to continue on to the great tradition we have, partly because we've got great players within our program now. We've continued to recruit well, and this can only help us continue to recruit well and bring in quality guys that can make our product better.
Down here in the center.
Having already been on the big stage last night, how do you think that helps you going into tomorrow night?
Well, I always feel like settling down is important, in any tournament setting. And I think that's really important to be able to do. It's just being able to, to understand, like, the bounce of the ball is a little bit different, the neutral site's a little bit different. We should be pretty comfortable with that. The only issue is that Villanova has all those guys back basically from last year, and they really played pretty well in the last tournament. So, they're going to be pretty settled as well. So, I look for two teams here. Usually you have a lot of turnovers early in the game. I think both teams will be pretty settled in pretty early on, and I look for it to be a really competitive game throughout.
Any other questions? All right, Coach, congratulations on getting here, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks so much.